What is up, guys? So today it's gonna be a full day of eating video. So I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna walk you through my whole day of eating and all my meals together. So this is basically my meal one. 5 whole eggs and 2 packets of cream of wheat. Comes down to 600 calories, and the protein is 38 grams and the carbs is 51 and the fats is about 22 grams of fat. So this is basically my first meal. I just like to digest it pretty quickly and I've kept it simple for the past 4 or 5 years. I do eggs every day and the carb source keeps changing to oats or cream of wheat, and it's pretty much been basics, and this is my comfort food and my comfort breakfast. I was really hungry and I ended up eating half of my cream of wheat, but I will still show it to you guys. So this is 2 packs of cream of wheat again. I'm going to be doing 2 scoops of the rice protein powder. So I just want it to be pretty quick and digest pretty quickly. And this is my best go-to. I just do 2 scoops of protein powder and I do it with cream of wheat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So 1 scoop is about 140 calories and I'm doing 2 scoops of this, and 2 packs of cream of wheat comes about 240 calories. So basically the calories on this meal is going to be 520 calories, and the macros are going to be protein is going to be 58 grams and the carbs is going to be 56 and the fats is going to be 5 grams. So those are the macros of this meal, and this is my pre-workout meal. Pretty simple, fast digesting, and pretty simple and easy to make. Probably takes about like 2 minutes. Intra-workout carb source. So this has 200 calories and 50 grams of carbs. The protein and fats are probably 0 on this one, but basically this is just a carb source. As you can see on the package, you see it right here, it just says carbohydrates because that's the only thing we're trying to focus on. So I'm going to get 50 grams of intra-workout carbs, and the calories are 200 calories on this one. And I will meet you at my post-workout meal. I'm doing In-N-Out burgers, no onions, so that comes about 600 calories on each, and the protein is 34 grams on each, so both together is 68 grams of protein, and the carbs on each one of these burgers is 41 grams of carbs, and the fats are 34 grams of fats on each, so the fats are about 68. So this whole meal comes about to 1200 calories, and this is just a Diet Coke, 0 calories, so that's basically it. Eight ounces of jasmine rice cooked, and Wagyu ground beef, that is 7 ounces, and I have 50 grams of zucchini, and I just have some sparkling water with ice. And the calories on this meal are 880. The protein on this meal is 38, the carbs are 64, and the fats are 50. It's kind of like a fatty based meal. I'll get to it because I'm really hungry. So this is by meal 4. I'm just gonna do a chicken shake. I just do 6 ounces of cooked jasmine rice, and I do 8 ounces of chicken breast, which comes down to 600 calories. And the protein is 75 grams and the carbs is 48, and the fats is about 4 or 5 grams. Yeah, I just drink my chicken because I've had a lot of chicken breast over the past couple of years. And I'm just used to drinking my food right now, probably when we're blending. So this is my meal 5, which is 600 grams of liquid egg whites, and I'm going to do 2 of these muffins, 1 of each. One is the blueberry muffin and the other one is the banana nut. One of this is 450 calories and the other one is 460. This meal is about 1100 calories, and the calories on this one, this has 61 grams of carbs, and the other one, this has 58 grams of carbs and 14 grams of protein on each, and this one is going to be straight up 65 grams of protein, 0 carbs and 0 fats on the liquid egg whites. And that's pretty much it. Both of these muffins would come about to 1000 calories, and then I have this, which is about 386, I guess. So this is pretty much it for my meal 5. I'm just going to chug it down. This is 8 ounces of salmon with 8 ounces of cooked jasmine rice, and I'll be doing this whole yogurt as well. This comes down to 420 calories. So the calories on this meal are 1100 and the protein is 96, carbs are 62 and the fat is 51. Separately, this meal alone has 55 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs and 28 grams of fat, and this one has 41 grams of protein, 14 grams of carbs and 23 grams of fat. And I just usually use the sriracha sauce. I just put it all over my meal, and that's pretty much it. I just marinate my fish overnight in some mango habanero, and I bake it out 400 for 20 minutes, and that's basically how I cook it. We're trying to reach around 6,000 to 7,000 calories. We're trying to push as much as food as I can now. This is my last meal of the day, which is 11 ounces of ribeye steak, medium rare, and the macros on this one are, the protein is 52 grams and the carbs are 0, but I think it might have a little bit, and the fats are 74, and the calories on this meal are 880 calories. So that was my full day of eating. I think it came down to 6,500 calories, and the macros, I will display everything clearly at the end of this video. So something that I would like to say from my history with lifting, I did waste 3 to 4 years thinking that I was actually gaining a lot of weight, but I actually wasn't. And I wish somebody really told me, or I knew that I had to actually eat on a surplus for a good amount of time. I was always scared. I've always wanted to be lean. I wanted to have abs. So I would probably do 300 to 400 calories of surplus for a month or two, and then I would cut down for 3-4 months, and I've always wanted to stay lean, have abs and all that. But this is the ugly truth. You have to get comfortable with having a little bit of fat, a little bit of water. You have to gain and you have to bulk enough and give your body enough time to recover. You have to take a good, probably I would say a year or two, to gain a good amount of muscle mass. Even if you're beginners, you should do that too, but just don't eat a lot of junk. You can have it here and there, but not all the time, not every day, and not for every meal. And you need to give enough time for your muscle to develop, for your body to have enough mass. You know, think of it like, you know how before you sculpt, you take a big rock and then you sculpt it down. That's how you must think about your physique as well. Think about it like you're adding on a lot of muscle mass, and then you trim it down. You see where you need to improve your body parts and your muscle groups, and then you can take it from there. Don't waste your time trying to stay lean most of the time, and then you don't even have a lot of muscle mass, and then you keep fighting the same battle over and over again, and time is just going to be wasted like that. And that is something I can give you from my personal experience. So the calories are sitting at 6,500 right now, and I think they're gonna go up till 7,000 maybe, because my body weight is sitting at 216 and the goal is to get to 225. So I will be gaining the other weight in another 3 to 4 weeks. That's the target, and that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will deliver for sure. I have been inconsistent. I promise to be more consistent, and that pretty much sums up my full day of eating. At the end, I'm gonna show you all the macros in total and by each meal divided, and I will also be making videos of how I cook my food and make my food. It's pretty simple. I keep it pretty basic, nothing fancy, and I just do whatever it takes to get the food down. So I'll see you guys in the next video.